All right, everyone, welcome to the first episode of Last Pack Magic. What we're doing here is I've just got back into Magic the Gathering after, 20 years or so, and I've been buying a lot of packs, and I figured I'd share them with the YouTube. So I got basically a whole box here. I opened a pack or two. I couldn't wait. I already pulled these bad boys. Little Bloom Tender. Look at that extended art bitter bloom bearer. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what other magic we got in these collector boosters. We'll do one at a time. Alright, let's go. So I just started playing again, and I'm really into the collecting aspect of it, so this is a lot of fun. Figured I'd throw it online. Not sure how it's going to go, but let's see. We'll start with the commons. I'll just go through them slow for everybody. Stoic Road Guide. I played my first draft ever a couple nights ago. I built a little weird Kithkin deck and went 3-3. So I was pretty proud of that because I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Grave Shifter, not bad. I love the extended art on these. And this is... these foils. Ooh, I love the art. Boulder Dash. Lofty Dreams. This swamp is so sick. Look at that. Alright, here we go. Big money. Ooh, starting off with a nice dually there. A little burn me. Foil Hollowed Fountain. Oh, this is cool. It's one of the commander cards. For Young EU. Kinscare Sentry. First Strife. Lifelink. Alright. Let's see. We got... Hey! That's a nice one there. That's you see the little Jean-Emmanuel Dupré is world champion. This is the extended art. This is a very popular card right now. Woo! An extended art foil Lava Leaper. Alright. Sweet. What do we got here? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Alright, not a bad pack. We got a dually. We got a formidable speaker. Let me sleeve these up real quick. A little sleevey. Oh, you know what? I got a couple of these bad boys. So let's try to keep our big hits right here. What do you say? Put them off to the side. Very cool. Very cool. This is my first ever YouTube stream or video or whatever you want to call it. So we're a little flying by the seat of our pants here. See if I can get this back. Give us some more space here. Okay. Hollowed fountains. I really like to hit some of the dual-sided ones here. Oh, we got packs. We got packs to go. So let's see. Alright. Pack number 2. Okay. Here we go. Go through the commons real quick. I know people are interested in these. I know me as a new player, I like when people pause on these so I can get a chance to pause the video, read the cards, see what I got coming in. Anti-sentence. Oh, now I use this thing in my draft, and man, what a pain in the ass this was for everybody. They hated this thing. Lifelinker, remove a couple counters. The one guy I played kept adding counters to it, so I kept pulling little creatures back from my graveyard. That was a couple of games I did win, so that was cool. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. When this creature enters, return one target creature to its owner's hand. I like that. Bounce something off. Hey, these extended arts on the uncommons are so cool. Look at this thing. And there we go. A little more Kithkin. Merfolk. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what We get... Ooh, haven't seen this one. Endblaze Epiphany deals X damage to target creature. When that creature dies, exile a number of cards from the top of your library equal to its power. Then choose a card exiled this way. You can play it until the end of turn. That's pretty cool. Bing. Jubilation. Another commander card. Champions of Shao. I've seen some people play this. Tristan's Command. And a Risen Reef. Oh, this is the, what do they call these? The celebrity cards, whatever they're called. Merfolk. Let's put this Risen Reef in here. I think there's 20 different ones of these. I got myself my Goblin Shooter before. So. Goblin Sharpshooter. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Not as good as the last pack, but hey, we got some last pack magic coming up. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, look, you can tear them right here. All right, pack number 3. Let me open it over here so I don't break anything. So we're looking for some cracked foils. Is that what they call them? Cracked foils. I think we got one. All right, let's see. And man, if we can get that serialized, that'd be dope. All right, go through this. Mischievous Sneakling. I was using this in my draft deck. Actually came in pretty handy because, you know, you got enough land in your draft where by the time this thing's out, you need a 4/4. Bam. And then you can use it for whatever color mana you want. All right, so another Merfolk. This thing was a pain in the ass. I had to play this. Let's see. Tender Sprigs. Sting Slinger. Okay, here we go. Uncommon time. Alright. Ooh, that island's nice. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Ooh, Irdu Carrier of the Dawn. This is a good card, as far as I could tell. Alright. Abundant Countryside. Under another commander card. I've never seen this one. 1/1 colorless shapeshifter token with changeling. Very cool. Harmonized Crescendo. They were giving these out as the promo card with if you bought a regular box of play boosters. So I got a couple of these, but this is a pretty powerful card from what I could tell. You know, you choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent of that you control. A lot of these guys in draft are sticking to like goblins or whatever it might be. So this could be helpful. Ooh, Tam, Mindful First Year. All right. Oh, snap. That's a money card right there. Look at that foiling. Ooh, nice. That's a nice hit. I gotta sleeve that up. And we got another nice. Whew. That's a cracked foil with Japanese. It's got the Japanese writing down here in the corner. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. Looks like a little mouse or something. Wow, look at that. All right, sorry, Hollowed Fountain, you're getting replaced. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, this box ain't bad. This box ain't bad, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to my first video. You know, hopefully this channel will grow and I'll buy more packs and open more packs for everybody. And then eventually I'll open up a whatnot and I can, you know, we'll auction off some of this stuff. This is nice. All right, let's put this over here. Okay, man, we're having this is a good box already. All right, open this one. So yeah, I used to play, you know, I'm a little older now, but back in the day when I started playing during Revised. So, you know, way back, 94, 95. And to be honest with you, I got back into it because of the Spider-Man. And I know everyone dogged on that set. Sorry, I'm opening the pack on the microphone here. Everyone dogged on that set, but it got me back into it because I love Spider-Man. I collect a lot of Spider-Man. And, you know, I was very happy with like the art on the cards and stuff like that. And then they followed up with Avatar, which is another property that I really love. And now this is my first actual Magic set from the actual Planes of Magic, and I really like it. I started drafting with it, and I'm fully in now. And here we go. I got a little YouTube channel. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see what this pack brings us. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Keep out. I use this card a lot in draft. It was helpful. People were attacking me with these giant goblins, and I was able to pop one of them every now and then. Temporal Cleansing. Blight Rot. You know, this card's good, man. An instant, 1 black, 2 colorless, and you can just tank a creature. Alright, uncommons, Rhyme Chill. Tap 2 target creatures and stun them. That's nice. And you draw a card. It's huge casting cost, though. Alright, Soulbright Seeker. It's a little cute. Look at this cute little bastard. Alright, here we go. Ooh, here we go. Moonlit Lamenter. I like the foiling on the moon on his forehead there. Creature enters with a 1/1, remove a counter, draw a card. Hey, it's 2/5 for 3 mana, not bad. Oh, look at that forest, man. I'm telling you, the art on this is like unreal. It's so cool. Alright, let's see what we got. Big money, no whammies. Psh. Hey. Doran, Besieged in Time. Each creature spell you cast with toughness greater than its power costs 1 less to cast. This, I've seen people trying to, using like Walls of Bossing, saying other cards like that where it just, they're just crushing with this thing. Alright, let's see. Massive Mysteries. This is another one of the commander cards. Oh, look at that. Full art Doran. Not bad. Alright, what do we got? Bam. Champion of Path. I haven't seen this one. As an additional cost to cast a spell, behold an elemental and exile it. Whenever an elemental you control enters, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Well, that could be a big pain in the ass if you're in a commander game. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to the opponent's hand. Alright. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. I like this. Players can't draw cards or gain life. I call this a pain in the ass card. Beginning of each player's draw step, that player loses 3 life, searches their library for a card, and puts it into their hands and shuffles. Wow. Look at that extended foil. Nice. And then let's put this over here. And then we got a cool little art card. I hate that they took these art cards out of the regular packs. Now you just get tokens and bullshit. But hey, it is what it is. Put these over here. Don't know what any of this is worth, so. Alright, 5 packs left. Let's keep it going. Keep it going full steam. I don't have any sponsors or anything, but I did wait until, during pre-release I bought a couple play boxes just to have cards and see what's in there. And I like that you can get like extended art, and you can get flip lands, you can get all kinds of stuff in the regular boxes. But I waited to get these because I actually live close to a Micro Center and they sell at MSRP, so I got this box for $3.20. So it's easier to break even, I guess, because you're not paying a premium at Micro Center. Also, kind of a little tip: if you're within a certain amount of miles from one, you can go to Best Buy, and Best Buy will actually price match them. So if they got the product and you want to pick it up, and everyone's got a Best Buy close to them. But if you're within a certain, they price match Micro Center. So bring it up on the website, show them it's in stock, and get your stuff at cost, man. All right, I got a good feeling about this one here. All right, we'll get through these a little quicker. I'm sure you guys at this point have watched 100 of these videos. So. Torchmaster, Prism Basher, Unwelcome Sprite. This guy was a problem in draft as well. All right, island. Here we go. Look at this island, man. All right, boom. Another Tam. We got one of these already, I think. Put this over. Ooh, what's this? This is a commander card. Enters taps. It's nice. Don't know who would use it, but okay. Bree of Clan Stout Arm. Okay, I've seen some people talk about this one and building some decks around it. Oh, ooh, that's a big pop right there. That's our second one of the box. Look at that. This one's foil. This one's non-foil. Wow, ain't that something? All right, let's bag and tag this little bastard. And ooh, the flip foil blood crib. Oh yes, sick. This box is cracked, man. Wow. Wow, we're gonna put that right there. Let me sleeve up this bitter bloom. Wow. Look at that. That's cool. All right, that's my first one of those flip lands. I really wanted to get a couple of them. Let's do this. Let's put her up here. Wow, pretty cool. Man, this box is pretty good, I think. From what I can tell. All right, moving right along. Got 4 packs left. Waiting for that last pack magic, but we're already kind of cracking it here, so, you know, don't want to ruin the namesake, but I'll take the 5th pack magic and the 4th pack magic and the 10th pack magic. All right, here we go. New channel, new beginnings. Fun, fun, fun for everyone. All right. Get some commons here, knock them out. Summit Sentinel. Dream Seizure. Okay, uncommons. It's hard to do this here. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Oh, that mountain. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. Big money, no whammies. Another Morning Song Aria. And the normal treatment, but foil. Ooh. It's a commander card. Look at this. That's nice. Put 1, 2, or 3 target creature cards from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Each of them enters with an additional -1/-1 counter. I mean, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. I mean, if you got a creature heavy deck and you got a lot in your graveyard and you're milling a lot of these little guys, some big creatures, you mill some big creatures and you just pop 3 of them into the battlefield, I mean, come on. I like that. Disruptor of Currents. Flash Convoke. When this creature enters, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Okay, so you bring this guy in on your opponent's turn. You can bounce one of their guys. You can use with Convoke, you can use your creatures to pay the mana costs. I mean, not a terrible card. Let's see what we got next. Bridget's Command. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. And then, wow, bro. Wow, the Japanese Moon Shadow. Oh my god, this box is cracked open. This box is cracked open. Holy shit. Wow. I'm sorry, you gotta move. Wow, no shot. No shot. That's crazy. This is crazy. To have this cracked foil and then this Moon Shadow Japanese. Wow. These are like big hits, man. These are big hits in this box. Of this. Oh, wow. Damn. I'm telling you, we don't need that last pack magic. We got the all pack magic in this house. Woo. Damn. How my little Jack and Coke. All right, we're down to 3 packs. What do you guys think? We'll shuffle them up. Damn, this is a good box. All right, let's see what else we can smack out of here. All right. Open it back here. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are watching this, help me out. I don't know how it really works. I guess you got to like and subscribe and all that stuff. All I know is I went on and made some AI, made some AI logos and uploaded everything. So let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Reflexes. Commons. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. Like when I started getting back into this a couple months ago, I like the YouTube guys that would, sit on them and explain the cards, even if they're common, just because they're new. It's a new set. But to be honest with you, I'm not all that well versed in new Magic. I'm still learning. So I'll get through the commons. I know you guys want to see like what the hits are here. Elf Assassin. Death Touch is probably my favorite mechanic. Now you remember back when I got into this game was back when, the whole game plan was getting creatures on the board and attacking or shooting fireballs. So all these extra mechanics are wild to me. But Death Touch is very cool, especially if you can ping with another card. Ping your opponent's creatures and just knock them off the board. All right, here we go. Woohoo! Bam! Another Reese Evermore. I like this guy. I used him in my draft because you can pay one plane and remove any number of counters. And when you have a deck with a lot of blight, it's super helpful. And he's a 2/2, so they don't, most of the other guys don't give a shit. All right, here we go. Impulsivity, another commander card. I haven't seen this one. When it enters, you may cast a target instant or sorcery card from the graveyard without paying its mana cost. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, Scuzzback Scrounger. Hey, look at that. Another flippy land. Let's see what the card behind it is before we flip it. What is this guy? Bristlebane Battler. Okay. Alright, let's check out the art on this overgrown tomb. This is nice. Look at this. This is, so I guess in Lorwyn there's a day and there's a night. Yeah, look at that. Oh, sick. I'm telling you, this box ain't bad. This box ain't bad. 2 flip. 2 of the extended art flip lands. 2 bitter bloom bearers. 1 foil, 1 not. 2 Japanese. The Moon Shadow and the what do they call it? Cracked foil? I don't know what they call it. Bloodline bidding. I mean, we're moving right along. All right, 2 packs. Let's call it last 2-pack Magic. How about that? We'll start with this one. All right, here we go. Second to last. Let's see what we got. And we'll go through our commons. Pause a little bit so you guys can pause the video. Some uncommons. Crib swap. People are using this a lot in the draft that I played. All right, here we go. Lava Leaper. Ooh, Sinister Gnarlbark. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card and blight 1. Let's see how that could be useful. That's another one of the commander cards. Hey, Maryland Faye Ascendant. This seems to be one of the most popular cards. People are building commander around her. Oh, this is nice, this art here. I'm going to have to bag that up. Ooh, Bloodline Bidding. I got hosed with one of these. A guy playing a goblin deck, red-black goblin deck. He played this, returned all his goblins that I board wiped from him. Oh, man. Lost that game. This is not a good card. Look at this little guy. Look at this little fucker. Kinscare Sentry. Alright. And a goblin. Oh, wow. Alright. So let's bag up some of these here. And then bag up this guy. All right. Last pack Magic. That's the name of the channel. Last pack right here. This has so far been a great box. I mean, I'm not sure really the values of these things. I know they're not cheap. But I mean, I know these bitter blooms are probably about $30 right now, $40. The duels here, I think they're around the same, $40. I'm not exactly sure what the Moonshadow and Bloodline bidding are, but I know they're not cheap. But let's see what we got for this last pack, baby. Let's go. Last pack magic. Let's end this on an uptick. Don't want to get all our juice early. Gotta keep to the namesake. That's why we called it that, you know? Alright, here we go. And maybe when I cut this up, I'll be able to add all the prices and stuff that people do. I don't know. We'll see. Unbury. Pennant. Lasting Tarfire. Alright, here we go. We're at our forest. Alright, what do we got? Bam! Eventide Shadow. Remove any number of counters from among permanents on the battlefield. You draw cards and lose life equal to the number of counters removed this way. Well, that could be fun, I guess. Hey, Deepway Navigator. Extended Art. Fun for your merfolk guys. Ooh, what's this? Wistfulness. Oh, this is one of the incarnations. People love these things. This isn't a good card. What is this one? Glen Endra's Answer. Spell can't be countered. Counter all spells your opponent control and abilities your opponent control. Wow. Create a 1/1 black and blue fairy token for flying for each spell and ability countered that way. Whew. That's nice. And then on Merfolk. Yeah, so, I mean, wow. Not bad for a launch video, eh? 2 Japanese alternate arts here. One with the cracked foil. 2 Bitterbloom Bears, which are one of the most popular cards in the whole set. Formidable Speaker, which is nice. Wistfulness. 2 Flip Lands. I mean, what a box. What a box. Not bad. I'm going to have to look up these prices, guys. See if I can't flip one of these and buy another one. So we could have a day number 2. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see if I can figure out how to chop this up so I can do it pack by pack. But appreciate it. And, you know, like, subscribe, and all that. And let's keep it going. I buy a play and a collector booster of, you know, every set since I started. So Spider-Man, Avatar, and this one. So I might keep it going. Turtles doesn't have me too excited, but I might get into that. We might get another one of these. I don't know. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.